Hi everyone, it is time for me to do my monthly empties video. In case you do not know what that is, it's where I go through everything that I've used up this month. This month specifically, I didn't really have that many products, as near as much as I usually do. I've been lifeguarding a lot, so it's my second of 3 jobs. But when I lifeguard, I obviously don't wear makeup because I have to swim, so it kind of doesn't really make sense. So between that and just being super busy, I haven't really used that many things, but I'm still going to go into them and talk about it. My monthly makeup bag video, just so y'all know, it's going to be a little late this month because I'm actually going on a conference in Jekyll Island, so I'm not going to be able to film, but it'll be up. I mentioned that because my monthly makeup bag really does help me go through a lot more makeup products because I can like sit down and focus in on a couple of products as opposed to having my entire rather large makeup collection. So I'll leave those videos down below in case you want to see kind of the progression. You can see, oh, this was my monthly makeup bag, and then you can look through my empties playlist and see, well, that's what she's actually used up. And I don't know, I think it's really interesting. Hopefully y'all do too, but besides all that, let's just go ahead and look at what I've used up. I'm just going to pull them all out like I usually do. I used up this lotion, the Banana Boat Aloe Moisture After Sun Lotion. I do really like this, especially in the summer when I've gotten some suntan or a little bit burn or whatever. In case you don't know, I'm a marine biologist, so I do work on a boat a lot. So between boats and beaches and stuff, I do get a lot of sun over the summer. I really like this. I do think it helps not peeling your skin. It gives a lot of hydration. It's not my all-time favorite though, and since we are getting into the more winter months, it's fall and winter, it's October 3rd today. I'm probably not going to purchase this right now. I'll probably get a different lotion, but when it comes to summer, I will probably be purchasing that. I used up this little baby Bumble and Bumble Curl styling cream. I did really like this. So this was like a thick white cream. It just kind of smelled soapy. It didn't have like a big smell, and I would put it through my hair. I really liked it. But it didn't give me quite as much definition as other products that I also use and like better. I like a lot of definition to my curls. I don't like them to look, I don't know, like you can kind of tell, like you can see each individual curl. They don't look kind of bunched together and like big curls. That's just what I like personally, but obviously if you like a more natural, not crunchy, I don't like that, but I don't know. If you like it to not be as defined, you might like this. It doesn't make your hair crunchy. It's a nice product. I don't hate it by any means. But for what I personally look for, it's not my favorite. I used up this soap from Bath & Body Works. It Seize the Day. They came out with this like very nautical collection. If you, like I said, I am a marine biologist, and every room in my house, with the exception of this one, is nautically themed. So my living room, my kitchen, my bedroom, all of it, it's all nautical. So they came out with these soaps, and I bought the whole line. Because, you know, it matches my house. This does smell nice. It smells really fresh and clean, kind of sweet. And let me see what it says it's got in it. Water lily, morning dew, and coral musk. It smelled really great. However, it wasn't a very unique scent. It just kind of smelled clean. It didn't smell like, oh, wow, that's really cool and neat. So I love the bottle. It's got some sand dollars and a little anchor. So I do really like it, but because it wasn't super unique, I don't think I'd repurchase this. I used up the Obliphica, sorry to say it, Seaberry hair serum, right there. So I got this in a Birchbox. It smelled really nice. It smelled really sweet, almost like the hair protector line. However, this worked so much better. This really did a lot of good things for my hair. It made it really soft and feel good. So, let me look at the ingredients. No, it's not really. It says it's got dimethicone in it, which does make your hair feel soft, but it doesn't really do anything for your hair. So I don't know if it actually does that much good stuff. It is pretty expensive, so I doubt I'd repurchase it, but it is a nice product in case you are interested in trying it out. I used up this R+Co Oblivion Restorative Gel Conditioner. This was weird. It felt like a shampoo, but it was a conditioner. It did not go very far. I mean, like, this is a kind of a, you know, it's got 7 mils, so I was thinking I could use it like twice. I'd use the whole thing in one time, and it still didn't do that much for my hair. Don't like it. I don't think I like the scent either. I don't know. Let me see if I can smell it. I can't really smell it, but I don't think I like the scent either. I used up this Avene Thermale I don't know how you say that. Micellar lotion. I didn't really like this. I've tried a couple of the micellar lotions. I don't know. Thus far, I haven't really found one I love. This one smelled straight up like soap. It didn't burn my eyes, but it smelled like soap, and it just really, I don't know, I didn't like it. It did okay, but I really love my Liz Earl cleansing polish. Is that over there? Yeah. So I would probably be a lot more likely to repurchase that than get that. I would never get this. I used up a little sample of the Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow Foundation in the shade Champagne. I don't love this foundation. I think it doesn't give a lot of coverage, and when it does, it just looks cakey and it cleans my dry patches. It just doesn't do a lot for me. Not my favorite. Would not repurchase. I used up this perfume. It is the Kate Spade Live Colorfully. I don't love this either. It just smelled really, it smells like a lot of gardenia and really floral. It's very strong. I don't like it. I would not repurchase that for sure. This I loved. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. It smelled like coconuts and it was very moisturizing. Did a lot for my skin. I really, really love this. I do have drier skin, so I like to put like kind of a silicone moisturizer like in like this vicinity, like in my T-zone. Not because I get oily, but just because like I think it like makes my little forehead wrinkles, which aren't really that bad. Obviously, I'm 23 years old. I'm not that concerned with it. But here and then on my pores and my nose, it just like clears it up a little bit. And then use a kind of a nourishing or moisturizing face primer for the rest of my face. I really like the Laura Mercier one as well, but I think this is a little cheaper. And I like the coconut scent, so I do think I'd repurchase this for sure. And I believe this is the last product. Like I said, it's definitely been a much smaller Empties video than usual. Sometimes that happens. I definitely think Empties are kind of an ebb and flow thing. You can't be, well, some people could maybe, but like I can't be using up 50 products a month. Like that's not realistic. So this is a little bit of a smaller month. Maybe next month will be bigger. Who knows? I've had really large Empties recently, so you know. So this is the Klorane Soothing and Relaxing Patches with soothing cornflower. So you put them under your eyes and it's supposed to be really relaxing and kind of nourishes them. I did use this when I was in New York. I went to a conference in New York at the end of August, so I used this on the flight, and they feel really nice. They're this jelly kind of package, little under things. You can see right here kind of what it looks like, and I thought it did a nice job on kind of making my eyes look a little bit brighter and not as tired. However, it's definitely a temporary thing. It's not going to last forever. So it lasted for like a day or two, but that's all I needed it for. So I liked that. So all in all, here are my products I used up. Not a ton, but there are my thoughts about all of them. As I always say, there are obviously a lot of products, not a lot, but some of these products I would not repurchase. But I still love to do these videos because it's like, I wouldn't repurchase this, but I got to try it and I can tell you all my opinions on it. You know, because I'm one of those crazy people that I just want to try everything and let you know how I feel about all of it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, comments, any of that down below. I love talking to y'all. It's one of my favorite things, and I'll see y'all real soon. Bye.